Hi, and welcome to the final lesson in our growth and marketing framework that's called Content and SEO Sector Organization. In this lesson, I'll talk about how to best organize your content and SEO department, as well as how it connects to the rest of the framework. The content and SEO sector is the cornerstone of effective online presence. This department is responsible for creating high-quality content that attracts, engages, and converts visitors, while ensuring that content is optimized for search engines to drive organic traffic. Without proper organization, we get zero results for our efforts, with missed opportunities and below-average performance. The reason why we put content and SEO into one lesson, that is folder, is because both sectors depend on each other to be successful. An effective digital marketing campaign needs an SEO and content team that works closely together to develop quality content and drive it to the top of the search results. So, what do we get by organizing our content and SEO department? We get to maintain consistency in content creation and SEO practices, building trust with the audiences and improving our search engine rankings. We also get to ensure all activities are aligned with the overarching marketing goals and strategies, and we can monitor our performance regularly and identify areas for improvement, refine our strategies, and achieve better results. Now let's see how we organize our content and SEO sector in Infinity. Once again, the folder that we start with is Content Wiki, which serves as a centralized storage place of knowledge, guidelines, and best practices for the team. A well-organized wiki not only helps the team streamline their processes, but also makes it easier for new team members to onboard quickly and for existing members to find all important information just as quick. In a Content and SEO wiki, you can find anything from documentation of the content creation process, including style guides, tone of voice, and editorial guidelines, to SEO best practices, link building strategies, templates for content formats, and so on. In our wiki, we've got our content and SEO strategy, keyword research guide, link building strategy, editorial guidelines, and content optimization checklist. With all this information in one accessible location, our sector can work more cohesively as well as ensure quality and consistency. And to display all of our documents, we use Infinity's document view. You can either copy-paste your document straight in Infinity or you can write directly in it. Moving on to the metrics folder, where we've separated our content and SEO metrics from the KPIs tracking folder. The reason behind having a separate folder is because we can put all content-related data in a single place, making it easier for the team to access and analyze the information relevant to their sector alone. This allows the team to track progress over time, identify trends, and adjust content and SEO strategies accordingly. Key content metrics include organic search traffic, conversions, and revenue, as well as brand traffic, blog traffic, social shares, domain and keyword rankings, and so on. And by regularly tracking these metrics, you get access to current and old data, which you can later on compare and improve your taxes to drive more traffic, revenue, and conversions. We also added a couple more tabs where we displayed our metrics to the charts view, which gives us an overview of how our metrics progressed over time. The next folder is the first one that's unique to this sector, keyword research. With this folder, we get to streamline the process of tracking and updating keywords, making it easier to collaborate and stay up to date on which terms we want to target. This approach also helps us prioritize content topics based on keyword opportunities, which aligns our content production with SEO goals. Our keyword research folder is simple yet incredibly efficient. We've got our main and secondary keywords in the first column, that is all the words we aim to target. Then search volume in the second column, or the average number of searches for a keyword over a specific period. And finally, keyword difficulty in the third. This is a measure of how difficult it is to rank for a keyword, and its purpose is to help us determine the popularity and potential traffic for each keyword. You can also include things such as CPC, current rankings, and trends, but search volume and keyword difficulty are the most important two factors you should pay attention to. So how do we prioritize the keywords we want to target first? Here's our system. If a keyword has high volume, low difficulty, this means these are ideal keywords to target as they offer high traffic potential with manageable competition. This also means you should prioritize them first. If a keyword has high volume and high difficulty, these keywords can bring significant traffic but are challenging to rank for. Then, if a keyword has low volume, low difficulty, these keywords are easier to rank for and can attract highly targeted traffic. You can use them to build niche authority. And finally, if a keyword has low volume, high difficulty, this means these are least attractive keywords as they offer low traffic with high competition. And generally, we try to deprioritize these. If you want to prioritize your keywords in Infinity, you can do so by adding another label, keyword priority, and then based on the system above, rank your keywords. Now let's move on to the next folder, blog plan. A blog plan serves as a roadmap for content creation, ensuring that blog posts are aligned with your marketing goals, target audience interests, and SEO strategies. It also ensures that each post has a purpose and right timing and helps drive engagement, boost organic traffic, and enhance your site's authority. A well-structured blog plan includes several key components. In our case, we have the author field, where we can decide who's writing each blog, and that way ensure accountability. Then we have the titles of the blogs and reference field to connect the keywords to the blogs where we'll be using them. With this reference, we always know which primary and secondary keywords we need to use, which allows us to optimize the blog more easily. The status helps us manage and track the progress of each content piece. It provides a clear real-time overview of where each blog post stands in the content creation process. This way, the team remains organized and deadlines are met, which contributes to a smooth and efficient workflow. In the attachments field, we got the cover images we'll be using in our blog. You can also attach all the images you need for your blogs, GIFs, or any other files here and keep all the necessary data in a single place. The links field contains the link to the published blog, which is pretty straightforward. And finally, we have due date and publish date, both of which allow for a timely delivery of each content piece. Now, what you can also do is create multiple tabs to view your blog plan in different ways. So, for example, by creating the columns view and grouping your posts by status, you can track the progress of each post with ease and just drag and drop it when it moves through the funnel. The calendar view gives you an overview of all the posts for a certain month, while the files view lets you see only the files you'll be using in your posts, creating a gallery of your assets. But here's the best part. Using the document view, you can actually write, edit, and format your entire blogs within Infinity, saving you time from switching between Google Docs and other software. Add images directly to the body of the text, write meta titles and descriptions, and organize everything blog-related in a single place. Ultimately, you can also publish your posts and share them with people outside your community. This approach to blog optimization and organization not only streamlines the content creation process, but also maximizes the impact of each blog post, supporting our broader marketing objectives. Next, we come to the link building folder. This folder will serve as a centralized hub for all activities related to acquiring backlinks, which are essential when it comes to improving your website's authority and search engine rankings. In order for this system to work, we need to have an assignee field, which will allow us to assign different tasks to our team members. That way, everyone always knows what they're working on and which link they're responsible to obtain. Aside from the actual link, the next three fields play a vital role in determining whether or not a link is worth acquiring. Domain ranking measures the overall strength and authority of a website's backlink profile. It's based on the quantity and quality of backlinks pointing to a domain. For example, a backlink from a website with a DR of 80 is generally more valuable than one from a site with a DR of 20. Ahrefs rank is based on the strength of a website's backlink profiles. The website with the strongest profile is ranked number 1 in Ahrefs, and so on. The lower the rank, the stronger a backlink profile. These sites are desirable targets for acquiring backlinks. And finally, traffic refers to the amount of organic search traffic a website receives. Acquiring backlinks from high-quality, high-traffic websites can drive direct referral traffic to your site and enhance its visibility. Additionally, websites with high organic traffic are often viewed as more authoritative and credible by search engines. The next field is reserved for outreach status, that is, whether we contacted someone about the link building opportunity, whether there was a response, if the link is live or not, if it's a lost opportunity, and so on. This gives us an insight on how well we're doing in our link building efforts and can later on help us create reports. Then we have the name of the post or website we want to place the link, followed by a contact email of the person we're reaching out to. With an organized link building system, you can not only streamline your efforts, but also measure your progress and adapt your strategies based on what works best, ultimately strengthening your site's SEO performance. And finally, we come to the last folder in our Content and SEO system, Email Series. This folder is meant to help us store and streamline all aspects of our email campaigns, from planning to execution and monitoring, while at the same time ensuring our content is coherent and persuasive, increasing the likelihood of positive responses. Aside from the standard name column, we have a where field, which denotes where we'll be showing our messages or email. So some of our messages will appear on our website and blog, some will be sent in the form of an email, while others will appear in case a customer wishes to, for example, cancel a plan. Next, we have the segment and sub-segment columns. In segment, we've divided our emails and messages by visitor, lead, and customer. That is the stages of the funnel our users go through. Depending on the stage, we'll use different messaging. To a visitor, we'll offer help or lead them through our pricing page. To a lead, we'll send an email depending on the action they previously completed. To a customer, we'll send a message through intercom, welcoming them to Affinity, or we'll offer a demo call with our customer support. That's what our subsegment column will help us differentiate. Then, another important thing in our messaging are touchpoints or interactions that guide potential and existing customers through their journey with our brand. They can include anything from initial outreach to post-sale follow-up to retention. Next, we have the status column, which lets us track the progress of our email campaigns, whether they're in draft, ready, published, or canceled, and finally links to intercom series and messages for easier access. We also created 4 additional tabs, one to track our campaigns through the stages using the status label, and the other 3 to separate the emails and messages by different segments. And this brings us to the end of our Content and SEO sector, which plays a crucial role in driving organic traffic and building brand authority. Now let's see how to organize your own Content and SEO sector. Once again, begin by creating a list of all important content and SEO-related documents. That is your Content Wiki. In our folder, you'll find documents for content and SEO strategies respectively, a keyword research guide, and other docs you can use as templates to create your own wiki more easily. Of course, you can add any other documents you think are relevant to the folder. Next, go through content and SEO metrics you're currently tracking. You can use the metrics in the Content Metrics folder as well as a starting point and then add more if needed. Remember, these metrics offer insights into how well our content is performing in attracting, engaging, and converting visitors. By regularly tracking and analyzing them, you can identify what is working, what needs improvement, and ensure your content remains relevant and effective. Step 3. Start by performing a detailed keyword research. Use tools such as Google Keyword Planner, Ahrefs, SEMrush to find relevant keywords, then create a keyword document that includes target keywords, search volume, and competition. You'll need this research later on for various content purposes. Once that's done, create a blog plan outline. Outline content topics, publication dates, potential authors, and ensure the blog plan is in sync with your keyword research and overall content strategy. Use our system to plan out your posts. Now, chances are you're already working on link building and you have a document where you're tracking everything. If so, you can just move everything using the template we provided to create a comprehensive system that will help you track links efficiently. And finally, using Intercom, MailChimp, HubSpot, or any other tool for email campaigns or messages, create a list of all the active email campaigns that you're using and then outline some new ones you'd like to test. Add your email campaigns and even entire emails to Infinity in just a couple of clicks. And this brings us to the end of the lesson. By organizing the content and SEO department, we get to produce high-quality optimized content that drives organic traffic and builds brand authority. With clear guidelines, systematic tracking, through keyword research, planned content, effective link building, and structured outreach, we ensure the sector operates efficiently and effectively, contributing to our long-term marketing success.